going on, working class hustlers? Main my machine. I decided to go out just for a, a, a quick minute before I go to work. You guys know I gotta work today. I couldn't get out there yesterday. Oh my God, let me tell you. Whew. I'm the type of person that nobody's gonna tell me that I can't do everything. Okay, so I try to do it all. But what can happen is my body will eventually just break down. I'm not gonna stay out here long. I don't know if anybody's even gonna join. But real quick, if you need me, text the words "working class hustler" to the number on the screen. Cost you absolutely nothing. And sign up for the Snackfood Symposium. That is a full webinar to show you how I make the kind of money that I make on Amazon. And of course, I don't really like capping, man. I like showing my numbers. So we hover at this point, we kind of hover around 38,000 per month. Well, at least my running 30-day total. Now, if we actually look at this month, it's not quite as much. So this month is 32,800. We can round up to 33 if we want it. But if you look, what you're really looking at, guys, you're looking at we're up 17% from last month, and we're up 161% from last year. So when you watch this channel and when you're asking questions, when you're interacting, you got to know the right questions to ask. Just because you're in the presence of someone who might be a little bit further ahead than you, that might be able to help you, they can only help you if you know the right questions to ask. Your biggest thing, because I've been out here for a long, long time. We got over 500 videos going all the way back to 2017. You have to be asking, all right, La Machine, what did you do that is different? Okay. So real quick, we're just gonna, I don't think too many people are gonna show up today, and that is absolutely fine. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna look at tactical arbitrage. We're gonna spend about 10 minutes just to see if we can find something. You guys like to roll up your sleeves and get to the bag. Make sure you sign up for the free tactical arbitrage course. Just get in there, because as we can keep building it out, there'll be more free videos as part of the course. So let me share my screen. And what we're going to do, guys, I got to move this screen out of the way so that we can work. So please excuse me while I do that. So turn down our music just a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to share my screen. And so what you're looking at right now is the home screen of Tactical Arbitrage. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into search history. We're going to see what we got going right now. So we got 3 searches that are going. We got pet supplies, we got grocery, And we got this site, Tanga.com. I said the other day, we were going live the other day, and some stuff came up from Tanga. And I said, you know what? Let's do a search. Let's see what happens. Now you see your results here, 34,609. That's wrong. So we're gonna close that because there should be 914. So we're gonna go view results. There should be 914. There they go. See, 34,609. That is all the product search results that I've done so far. Now, product search is where you pick a particular store. Reverse search is just where you pick a whole category. But I thought, you know what? Let's just go through this store. And here's what we're going to do at this point. We're going to set our categories. So we're going to see. This store has 19 categories going. So the first thing I'm going to do is deselect all of them. And I want to look at the automotive. I want to look at the beauty, cell phone accessories. I don't really want to get into clothing and jewelry right now, but I will look at, actually, you know what? Let's make this easy. Deselect all. Actually, no. Select all, deselect the clothing, apply, and let's get to the bag. So remember, guys, you can move these columns around the way you like. Oh, and you see this restricted? I don't even want to see what is restricted. Now, a lot of stuff is restricted nowadays. You guys know that because Amazon has been cracking down. That is okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Look at, you can see it right here. I'm going to deselect. We're only looking at 10 products that I'm not restricted for. You know what this does? This makes the search easy. And none of these may be any good, and that's okay. You just move on. Because I can tell you right now, I'm not approved. This Melissa and Doug, unless they change something, I'm not approved for that. So let's see. The search is still going on, and that's why you see stuff moving. What is this? 15-pack variety scent. Let's look and see what it is. Some sort of hand soap. So if you click on this image, it'll take you to the actual Amazon listing. Peaceful Squirrel. Now you got two people on this, and neither one is the actual manufacturer, apparently. I don't know. This isn't that popular a product. It doesn't seem like, but let's just go through it just to give you an example of what you would do at this point. Now you want to click on this image. That way you can see the product at the site where it's being sold for. Customers say excellent. I wonder how heavy this would be. We'll look at that. But if you could get it for $20 and it's actually selling for $45, there's got to be some profit in that. Now, this is not all that popular, at least by the Keeper chart. But guys, don't let that fool you. We talk about this a lot. Do not, your charts, graphs, and all of that, all your tools, they help you to estimate. But let's see if we can get the weight on this. I'm gonna go down. So basically 4 to 5 pounds is what is what this is going to ship at. That's right in my range. Now you guys know I don't really use tools. I do my calculations the old-fashioned way. You can't see it, but there's a calculator up on my screen. So 45, 40, you're gonna have to spend 15%, give that to Amazon. Now, guys, you know I merchant fulfill. I don't do FBA. So I gotta give Amazon $6.81, and that's all I gotta give them. That leaves me with $38.59. I gotta pay Tanga basically $20. That's not including tax. That leaves me with $18.59. Already know I generally pay about $8 to ship, generally. So it roughly I'm gonna make about $10 off of this deal, which is well within my pocket. Trey says I'm buying products, just need to learn VQ. Yes, my brother. I got your message. See, Trey is one of these guys, he listens. When I say that you can text me and ask me what you want, he did it. He's one of the few guys that I've ever come across that actually takes advantage. And guess what? Now I'm making the videos and doing the lives that he wants. He got me all to himself because he's willing to take advantage. You're not. So you just, I don't know what you do. But shout out to my boy Trey. One love, baby. I'm here for you. Guys, this wouldn't be a bad deal right here. Now listen, you already know you're gonna have to figure out what does it take to get free shipping at this site, Tanga. I have not shopped here in years. Can you see my screen? You see where you can get 5% cash back from Be Frugal. I like Be Frugal. But this is just an example. Let's see if we can get maybe one more before I have to go to work. And thanks so much for showing up, Trey. Oh, you know what? Text me. I might be able to catch you a little bit later today. Let's see if we can hop on a call today, bro. Ain't no problem. I can carve out 10 minutes. Let's see what else they got, though, before I have to bounce. Now, in this column, you see your estimated monthly sales. And see, you can move these columns around, guys. You see how I got my price and then Amazon's price. The price is the price at the website that you're going to buy from. Amazon buy box price is what the buy box is right now, or at the time that the search was going. And again, I know, guys, you're not seeing huge numbers here in terms of estimated monthly sales. That's fine. If you don't want to look, if you wouldn't want to do it, that's okay. But I will tell you this, as you start, let's say you picked a store like Tanga, that would be where you're sourcing. And you learn, you know what? I would definitely say this Leapfrog magic. Leapfrog, I know I've always been gated, unless they auto-ungated me in that. Magic Adventures Globe. That looks cool, actually. Let's look at the Keeper chart. I don't expect us to see much. Well, you know what? We're seeing more velocity than I thought. 7 a month is really not bad, guys. When you look at, I'm telling you, you see 20 people on this listing. Let's go new. Guys, everybody, look at the price. Look at the prices that people, bro. I'm telling you, when you got that many people on a listing, I'm trying to tell you, that is literally proof that this product is selling. When you look at the Keeper chart, here's Amazon in stock right here. Here's Amazon in stock right here. Here's Amazon in stock right here. It's not, they're not on it that much. Uh, let's see if it's in stock at Tanga at the price that they said. Look at this free shipping right here. I didn't even pay attention to that. Guys, you got to be talking to me and let me know I'm missing stuff. Now you got to be checking things like 2.8 to make sure that this is the right size. Yep, right here, 2.8 video screen. This actually looks like a cool toy. I'm gonna do my quick old man calculations. Actually, Amazon is in stock right now, but I don't care. I don't run from Amazon. I'll jump right in and you know what I'll do? I'll go below their price and they'll let me sell. They know I ain't got that many. They don't care. They don't really, Amazon doesn't really get into price wars like that. I'm not saying they won't lower their price, but they don't get into it like all the tanking that goes on. They trying to get to the bag. So after you pay Amazon your 15%, if you jumped in at $79.88, you got to pay them basically $12. That leaves you with $67.89. You got to pay Tanga $34.99. Guys, that leaves you with $32.90. You're talking about, now you got to ship it now, but you're walking up to get ready to ship this with $32.90, almost $33 you're working with. Now, here's what I'm going to do, because I can't believe this. I'm going to take this ASIN and I'm going to see if Amazon would really actually let me sell this. I just don't see it. So hold on. I'm going to go add a product. And I don't really care about, trying to get approved and everything. I really don't. I like to stay in my lane, actually. And my lane is snack food, but let's just see what happens. Condition new. You got to be kidding me. They're going to let me sell this product. They're going to let me sell this. This is amazing. Listen, guys, what I'm seeing, we're gonna see if we can do one more before I got to go. I'm telling y'all I got to go to work. Y'all not listening. We might have to start really looking at this site, man. I don't think you're gonna find a whole lot of stuff, but hey, I think this is a site that might be worth really getting into. I really do. Oh, this is old girl from Wakanda Forever, whatever. The bald-headed chick. That's not a bad. You guys know toys sell. I don't really do toys, but they sell. We gotta look, right? Man, look at. Are you serious? You're. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Trey? This says free shipping. I can't believe this right now. They're not gonna ship you one doll. You pay $11.50 for it, and they give you free shipping. See there? Look, read this. An open box item looks and feels brand new, although may show very minimum signs of use. No, that ain't gonna minimal signs of use. Nah. That ain't gonna work because you would have to. You might get away with used like new. I don't know about that. You might. Nah, this one I probably will pass on. But guys, we gotta start really looking at this Tanga.com if everything else is legit. Now this one tells you right now, you only had one left. But listen, you getting free shipping, so you don't have to worry about buying quantity on this. That's huge. Guys, you could even go take this over to Walmart. This, as far as this antibacterial hand soap, yo, soaps sell. Okay. All right. I got to get ready for work. I don't think I'm gonna make it tomorrow, gang. I gotta go to a minor league baseball game so that I could get some deeply discounted tickets for Hershey Park. I live in that area, so our amusement park is Hershey Park. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but it's a lot of fun. And it's worth me getting up early, getting in line, and making sure I can take advantage of that. But then I'm probably not going to have, if I got the time, I'll go live. But I got to get orders together. So you guys know I do merchant fulfilled. And this is sort of, can't really see these. This is what it starts to look like as I'm working on my shipments. Sorry about that. That green screen is messing that up. But this will be 3 times that by the time I get going. I'm not letting this build up like crazy over the weekend. So I got 150 orders that I got to process. I'm done. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to go to work. I got to go deliver America her gasoline, because we ain't made it all the way over to electric yet. We got a ways to go on that one. All right, Trey, I'll reach out to you, bro. One love. And make sure anybody that gets to watch this later, make sure you like, share, subscribe. And thank you so much for continuing to rock with me. Take advantage, tap into all your resources down in the description. La Machine, I'm gone.